let's talk about the scoring wheel. There are two types of scoring wheel, double or single. Double is great for your shiny, glittery, metallic, thicker materials. The single is great for your everyday cardstocks and papers. Now, this is a maker tool. It's one of the quick swap tools. So it has the ability to change the tip. And of course, it's only compatible with the Cricut Maker. So first of all, let me grab my maker. And I'm going to pop this into the blade port. So I'm taking out my fine point blade and I'm popping in the scoring wheel and just closing the clamp around the wheel to keep it nice and safe. Now, I've already set up my project. I have a separate video on how to add scoring lines to a project, so please check that out below. But we're going to get ourselves ready. So I'm going to pop this piece of metallic card onto my mat. Just use the brayer to make sure it's well stuck down. Now you'll notice on your device, it will tell you which blade to pop in. So it will score first and then cut. So it's told me to pop in my scoring wheel. So I'm going to load the mat into the machine. And click go. Of course, I've already told my machine the material setting that I'm using. In this case, I'm actually using metallic poster board. So it already knows the settings for that scoring wheel and later for the blade. And as you'll see here, it's going to start scoring those lines. And you'll see that it twists and spins as well as uses the normal function of the machine to get to all the different positions. Now it's finished scoring, a little pop-up will come up on your device or on your computer that will tell you to switch in the blade for the next step. Now you've got plenty of time here because you're going to press the go button when you're ready. So open up the clamp again, switch in the blade, and here I can press go now that I'm ready. And now the machine is going to start cutting. Okay, our project is finished. Let's unload from the mat. As usual, turn your mat upside down and peel the mat away from the material. And there we go, it's got my pieces off, so I'll just pop that to the side to sort out later. And I've got two pieces that are going to make a diamond box here. Now you'll be able to see your two score lines. And what this means for thicker materials is they're not going to crease. If I grab a piece of this card as it is and do a fold in it, I get lots of tiny kind of creased lines, and it's not very clean. You can see there, it's kind of jaggedy, it's not very pretty. Whereas if we fold our line here, we've got a really nice clean line. So all I need to do is just carefully use those score lines, give them a light push, and you'll see it just folds itself for me. I'm not doing a lot of work there. You can fold them back on themselves if you like. I personally like to score my materials face up. Some people like to do them face down so that the score is at the back of the material. Totally up to you. I find it looks cleanest for me if I score on top of the material. But again, totally personal preference. So let me go through and fold all of these pieces. And then I'm going to glue them together so that we've got our project. So just going to glue all of those flaps, but you can already see those lovely clean folds. glue onto each flap and just stick them into the right piece. And here we go. And there we go. One scored and cut, folded and glued diamond. And that is how to use the scoring wheel on your Maker machine.